Oh, there we go. And in the episode, we are starting episode, what are we on? 13, 14 minutes. So this should be episode 16, I believe. Oh, there's one more that I missed. Hello there. Oh, I have not bought the upgrade or built the item to drink water. I haven't built my life straw yet. I need to work on that too. Oh yeah, that's right. And then these two. Holy smokes. Those are good chests. I need to come back and get those. This cave has already been completed. There you are. There's my truck. Water. Dump. Wow, we're full already. Okay, let's get a little oxygen. Let's go and hit those chests real quick. And then we shall retreat and call it a thing. Alright. Where's that cave at that I just fell out of? Right here somewhere? Ah, here it is. Quasar. And then I think we're heading back down this way. Yeah. Oh. Seem to have missed the turn. Uh-oh. Interesting. Another upper bit. There it is. I was gonna say they're here somewhere. Got him. Okay, so those are done. This room is basically done. There's a couple Blazar hiding here around the corner. Got those boys. All right. Is there anywhere else through these caves that I have missed? Okay, this is that one. This is back to the... Ooh. Missed a Magnetar. I also obviously want any uncommon larva that I find. The common larvas are literally a dime a dozen. They're literally everywhere, so I'm not too worried about picking those up at this stage. Okay, so I think we're basically done here. Let's go grab the truck, and then I think we can start bailing. Yeah, we got enough room for one more chest. Let's go. I got a spot we can go looking for another chest. In fact, there's one right here that I am pretty sure I've not done yet. Let's turn, turn, turn. Thank you. I'm pretty sure one of these waterfalls has a chest behind it that I have not grabbed yet. I think it's this one over here. Yeah, I think right over here has a chest that I haven't touched yet. Yep, there it is. Lovely. 100 Terra tokens is not great, but we'll take it. Yeah, I noticed they really nerfed the tokens. You don't get nearly as much as you used to. But to be fair, if you're like very specific about how many and what you have, it's not as big of a deal. Like for me personally, I generally try to get 3 of each of the major fuses for like resource gathering. Okay, we're gonna dump the truck there. We're gonna fly this way for a minute. Yeah, I generally try to go for 3 of each type of fuse, and then if I have any beyond that, so if I have like 4 or 5 of a fuse, I'll sell the excess. And then turn around and buy the other fuses of ones that I'm short. There's a chest there. Cool, cool. Ooh, come on, game. There we go. Make sure we get that piece. Okay. And then I don't have any explosives to unlock that one quite yet. I might look to build a bridge here. I don't like that. That's more of a ramp versus an actual bridge. Oh, and we already had a rare spawn on that. That's funny. Yeah. It's a very expensive piece to put like that. Got our first rare larva from that as well. My goal here is to try to be able to come up here with my truck later. I want to be able to park my truck like right here and then fly in there. But to do that, I'm going to need to have the resources and space for it, which I currently do not. The two main issues I have with the truck is, one, I wish it hovered, and then the second issue I have with it is I wish that it was not as wide. The current truck is very wide, which makes it kind of hard to work with. Because basically anytime you want to build a bridge for the truck, you have to throw a too wide. Is this a... Oh, the truck can just straight up drive over that. Okay, so that one's not as bad. But I've thrown a bridge up there for the waterfall. And then hopefully we can go back for that at some point. Oh yeah, I went to tab to look at my inventory and the game doesn't let you do that. I forget. I wish it did. It would be super helpful. How are we doing time-wise? Hour 6, okay. The goal today was to try to stream this for about 2 hours. Sid did not hit me up this morning as far as playing more Borderlands 1. So I kind of assumed he was busy, so I hopped on to Planet Crafter instead. Then I've got a bunch of Borderlands 1. I've got a lot of videos that are ready for YouTube that I need to finish like thumbnails and stuff for. I'll be working on that tonight. Ooh. We are done with the blueprints. Deconstructor 3. That's good. That's good. Good. What? Agility. Pinning. Exoskeletal 3. Just do it while it's easy. Like, yeah, just make it happen. Over here, we don't have an air filter or a water filter yet. I think it's because we're shy of the bioplastic currently. Do we have any bioplastic? Oh, yep, there's one. There's also an extra fuse there. Okay. All right, and then what did we get here? Did we get any bioplastic on that run? Ooh, we did not. And we are currently not growing any mushrooms, which is a problem. Because it means bioplastic is going to be harder to come by at the moment. Whatever we have is what we have. Which sucks, because we don't have much. Oh golly, I'm trying to even find homes for half of this stuff. Okay. Dump the super. Iron is full. Uranium. Osmium is full. Let's pull that out. Put those in. Put that in. Some of these storages are just loaded to the brim with the same garbage, which is really funny. Let's put that into the dump and that into the dump. Those are both valuable that we'll need later. Everything else here we could just dump in a chest in the back. Yeah, long term I want to get it all organized, but it's kind of difficult with this volume of just stuff. Just have such volume coming home all the time. It's like, what do we do? Oh, and then, yep, just like that, we're overflowing with iridium again. You guys. Good golly, we are getting out of control here. of you there. Oh yeah, what a mess. Holy cow. That's weird. I clicked it and it didn't do it. Okay. A little bit of super. And then we got some food. And then sure, we can dump that there for now. Okay, so as of the moment, we need bioplastic, which we don't have access to. We need to be growing. We need to be growing mushrooms, which we don't have. I really need just a building right above this with just seeds growing. What would it take for another building? Let's do that. So we're gonna go 3 iron, 3 titanium. That was 4. 2 super, and then I'm gonna slap a building on top. And this building is going to be purely for growing stuff. Like that. Yeah, I just need a growing spot. What does it take for a ladder? 1 cobalt, which we don't have. We have no cobalt. That's funny. Hey, gents, do we really have no cobalt? In all of those adventures, we have no cobalt? Oh, golly. Nope, not a single. Not a single cobalt. We've got 10 extra chests full of garbage and not a single cobalt to our name. To be fair, I was turning it all into super. Because that's a good way to burn excess resources, is just to take it and turn it into super. When you've got 2.5 chests full of extra aluminum, it's like, yeah, just cook it, you know. Turn it into super. You can take 6 chests worth of garbage and turn it into 1 chest of super by doing that. It's really good. The problem is, like right now, if you're low on one particular resources, then you're very low on that one particular resource. The nice thing is I have been able to throw all my fuses down, or most of my fuses down, and have them actually benefiting the base, which is greatly speeding up a couple of our directions that we're going. What are we looking for here? Oof. The main issue now is just that it's slow going to harvest cobalt one at a time. But unless I'm going to go throw a tier 2 miner over by the Mesa Falls, there isn't really a faster way to get it. Which is fine. More titanium. One of the funny things is when you do actively go out and harvest your resources like this, and you target one resource in particular and then leave the rest, later you'll come back and all you will have is like 1 or 2 resources. Like you'll be out wandering around and there'll be 75 titanium and nothing else, and it's like, oh, it's because only the titanium would have been mined, or everything but the titanium was mined. Okay, dump all that. Yeah, see, this guy's still chugging away. All right, so we got some cobalt. Oh, that's right. I wanted a ladder. That's what we were doing. Because I want to throw down an indoor ladder right here in the corner. Perfect. And then I want to take all of these and move them. Because if I can put these directly above the auto crafter, then I can speed up the process here. Okay. Yeah, so like if I come right here and I go, where's it at? Rower. Nice in a row, I love it. Although I wish that, so one of the things they added is they added a feature where you can take growers, the outdoor growers, and you can hold control and they will lock onto each other to like stay together. I wish these had that option too. 2, 4, 6. Let's look at more. Yeah, this guy. 5 aluminum. 5 iron, and then I need water. Food seeds, and I want 2 of you, and then all the mushrooms that I can hold. So did they design this where it is a grid of 8, or is it going to be 7 and a little bit? Ah, it's 7 and a little bit. Oh, see, look at that. They messed it up. When the devs put this in, you can't have 8 across. You can only have 7. That sucks. It's off by like a fraction of an inch. It doesn't work. Well, that's obnoxious. All right, let's get more food, and then we want more of those. I want to get 2 full rows of 7 then of these. So I need 3 more food growers. And then also, is there a... Yeah, I was going to say a spot where I can just dump those for now. We want more aluminum. And more iron. Cool. Uh-oh, off by 1. This will give us 17. This will give us 14 eggplants growing there. And then I want to do more. Can you fit between that? You cannot. Okay. I just want this to be wide enough that a player can step through it. And then we're going to mushroom the rest of this. Good sir, you are not in a row. Ah. Good. Scurry, flinch. Good. Okay. Say who else hasn't, or say who else has broken into song while on watch duty? Oof, water is rough right now. 3 left. 1 more aluminum, 1 more iron. Oop, and then mushroom seeds. Cool. Okay, that gives us 8 mushrooms and 14 eggplants growing. And it's growing directly above this. So when I want to pull it later, I can. Oof, that's a lot of super. Here, can you make me 1 more rod? Because I've got too much super. Cool. And don't make me any more. In fact, I want you to set up to do, say, algae or fertilizer real quick. Okay, and then I need to... I don't have a way out over there. We need to do an algae run real quick. Cool. Nice full inventory of algae. Dump all that in there. Because that is all ingredients to make... Yeah, as I say, everything in here is ingredients to make a fertilizer. Cool. Bunch of extra fertilizers. How are we doing out here? We have oxygen, plants. I can make one more flower spreader with what we have there. 2 super. And then 1 more golden seed. Just trying to do the most efficient build here. Where we only have the tier 2s here, or the tier 1s on the fuses, I don't want to go any more than 5. Because each of these 5 here are at the maximum efficiency, right? Like we've got, if you look at that, that's 1600% on oxygen bonus and 500% on plants bonus. I don't want to, whoops, let's save. I don't want to do any more than that because any additionals are just a waste, right? These 5 are extremely efficient and at max production. Anything beyond that will not be getting the bonus, so it's like, don't even bother. Okay, we have the 1 bioplastic. We still have another oxygen fuse, which is insane to me. Yeah, this guy. And then... oh, I do have a little bit left. Can you make me some explosive, please? I was going to say I should have some iridium left. Okay. 1 cobalt, 2 iron. This is also a fuse for oxygen. Like that. Now, you can technically dip even harder. Like, you can have like 100 fuses pointed at 5 machines, or 100 tier 2, or 100 fuses in tier 2s pointed at 8 machines, and just get massive reward for it, or massive return for it, which is ultimately the wow, look at that, vibrant colors. By far the most efficient way to play is to have more fuses and less machines. You want to have like whatever the maximum amount of machines is you can have, and then just keep increasing your fuses. That is by far the most efficient way to do it, because each fuse gives, what is the 500% multiplier, or 250. I think some of them do 250 and then some of them do 5. But the 500% means it's the equivalent of 5 times as many machines, right? So if you throw another machine down, or another tier 2, for example, optimizer with 3 fuses in it, that's the equivalent of 15 times or 15 more machines worth in just 3 fuses, which is really, really efficient. What I have currently is about as efficient as I can do currently, which is why I'm not trying to expand much on it. Because anything beyond that is a waste, basically. I've got all these quartz that I gotta figure out what to do with. The main thing is once we unlock the trade and then the better storages, we unlock trade. Trade's actually not that expensive, I just realized. I think the rest of our episode is going to be going around and hitting these wrecks and ripping up all their circuit boards. I think that's about what we're due for. Ooh. Yeeting me out in a weird direction. I could have sworn there was more back here. Yep. Okay. And this way has nothing. Perfect. Yeah, we're just going to do a quick visit. And ooh. I'm not going to lie, the osmium and the sulfur are actually fairly welcome at this particular moment. They're not like super valuable. Ooh, let's do this one real quick. I'm going to just fly into this one because it's way easier than attempting to get a truck in here. Oh boy. Jump. Practicing my hops. Love how the tops of... ooh, hello. I love how the tops of all this is green. Okay. Is that it? I think that's it for this one. Also, I just realized, whoa, there's a tree growing up through this. Oh dear. Oh dear. I was about to say, yeah, there's more storages under here that you can't get to because there's a tree that grew through my storages. That's interesting. All right, we're just gonna do the quick out over here and then go around. I don't particularly care to argue with it otherwise. But yeah, I need a bunch of the chips at this stage of the game. I can get my trade rocket going, and then I can also start looking into putting resources to the side for the drones when it's time for drones. Dump everything, please. Okay, and then our next stop is the aluminum land, which I love that I did not get enough iron to build a thingy for that bridge, so we're just gonna yeet ourselves into the abyss here. There we go. Oh boy. Oh boy, come on game. Come on game. Yeah. Yeah. All these little lips that the game is just like, hey, do you want to get high centered? Not particularly. Good, here you go. Oh my heck. The acceleration versus turning with the vehicle is not correct. Not even remotely correct. Which makes it very difficult to navigate some of those turns. Okay, just 4 in here. Alright, if I remember right, I don't believe that there is any... Come on, turn. Hey, how you doing? I don't believe that there is any over in that one there, so we're now heading out to the ring. But yeah, I still stand by the idea that I think they should have changed what the storage on the back looked like have tier 1 be the tier 1 and then tier 2 be like the storage lockers and then tier 3 be the locker tier 2s. That's how I would have done it. Because then it would have looked cool, because then you could have upgraded it where you had 2 of them at once, so you'd have like way more on the back. Wow, tier 3 ore extractors, that's awesome. Oh, and that one takes the osmium too, doesn't it? Oh crap, this one doesn't... I just realized that this one doesn't have many lockers you can get to currently. Oh, it does have 8. Interesting. This particular wreck, once you activate the power cell and open that up, there's more on the wall inside. Okay. That one, ooh, that one's done. All right, and we are now off to the... We're now off to the volcano wreck, and the volcano wreck, I'm going to do it different. I'm not going to take my truck out that far. I'm going to just fly out and grab it and then fly back, because I do not think that one's worth it. Oh, what I can do though... Oh, here, just leave it there. Don't particularly want to argue with taking my vehicle down through here in the middle of the water. I was about to say I have not looted that yet. I also have not looted the other one on the other side too, so let's hit that while we're here. Yeah, man. Yeah, this one over here. Whoa, that's me braking and not braking. There needs to be a brake upgrade that makes it so the brakes actually work on the vehicle. Because the brakes are horrific on it. I've just about yeeted myself into lava a couple of times.